Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Adeayo Bet Predict, the channel that try to give you guys the best correct score prediction, betting strategy, and betting prediction. So in today's video, I'll be dropping some tips for you guys. But before I move on, I would like to congratulate our VIP members. Our yesterday handicap betting tips was successful, and I always tell you guys that the purpose of this particular handicap betting stuff is just to make your sleep safe. So alright, in today's video I'll be dropping some tips, and the first one that I'll be dropping happens to be under 3.5. So I'll be dropping tips on the under 3.5 goals. Actually, there are some leagues that we all know that they don't usually score goals very well, and these are the leagues that we are going to explore and predict our games on using this particular strategy of under 3.5 goals. And after that, I'll be predicting my games on goal attempts. I have made a video on how to predict goal attempts on this particular channel. Also, I'll be making use of that particular option in today's prediction too. And lastly, I'll be making just one correct score prediction. So I have been observing some games of recent, and to some extent, I can, correct score is not something that is always fixed, as some people always believe. It is based on analysis and stats. So based on the stats that I have currently with me, I'm going to predict some games on about correct score in this particular video, and I'm going to give you guys two possibility of outcome, just like you guys are saying in this particular video. The first prediction here happens to be 0-0, and the other one happens to be 1-0. Unfortunately, it was only one that we are expecting to come out well, and it came out well. And correct score prediction can give you big odds, but I think the odds that they always offer is not that worthy of the risk that correct score comes with. So without wasting much of our time, we are going to start by going for under 3.5 goals predictions first, whereby our first ticket contain just 2 odds, our second ticket maybe over 10 odds or 20 odds, and our last ticket I'm going to show you guys in this particular video. Alright, so the first game that you guys are seeing in this particular video happens to be under the Bulgarian League. If you are not using this particular bet platform, you can actually explore it from your own bet platform that you use. So it is under the Bulgarian League, and the prediction for it happens to be under 3.5 goals. But if you try to check the option for this particular bet platform, I think they are not providing the market for the under 3.5 goals. They are only providing the under 2.5 goals at out of 1.40 odd. But in case you want to go, you still want to play the game, I'll just say that make you go for under 3, like go bound. If we don't have under 3.5 goal option, you can go for the goal bound. The goal bound is very similar to predicting under 3.5 goal, because the goal bound means that the goal that will occur in this particular game will be between 0 and 3. It will not exceed 3. So we have it at odd of 1.13 odd, as you guys are seeing on the screen, and it is under the Bulgarian League. And alright, so let's move on to the second game. This one is under the Greece League, that is the second league, and the prediction for this one also is under 3.5 goals. But if you check the market very well, the bookmakers are not providing the market for the under 3.5 goals. They are providing only for under 2.5 goals. This is Greece League, and their second league actually. So what we just need to do is to go for the goal bound, and go for goal bound of 0 to 3 at of 1.13 odd. Alright, so the third game of the ticket is actually under the Algerian League, and we all know that in the Algerian League they don't always score goals very well unless they want to surprise you with goals. So if we look at it very well, we have this option of under 3.5 goals here at of 1.13 odd. But let me check the odd for the goal bound. Okay, still the same thing, so we can still go for it, or you can go for this. So you can see that it is the same thing, so I thought of 1.13 odd. So this game is under the Algerian League, that is their first league, and the prediction for it is under 3.5 goals or goal bound of 0 to 3. Alright, so the next league, in this particular prediction, people most times don't usually focus on them because they are not leagues that we are all familiar with. I think all these are Italy, Serie C, Group C, all these stuff, all their last league. So the prediction for this particular game is under 3.5 goals also, but if you are not seeing the option which happens to be odd of 1.17 odd for the under 3.5 goals, you can check the goal bound option, that is the bound of their goals, that it will not exceed 3, and it is the same thing as predicting it as under 3.5 goals at out of 1.17 odd. All right, so now moving on to the last prediction under this particular under 3.5 goals stores. This is under the Spain league that we are well familiar with, and the match is between UD Las Palmas and Mallorca. And the prediction for this game also happens to be under 3.5 goals. Under 3.5 goals, and if you look at the under 3.5 goals options, I think the odd is better compared to the goal bond. So let's go for this. It is they are still the same thing, but their odd are different. So now with just 5 games, we were able to accumulate just 1.99 odd. I think the odd has reduced. It was supposed to be around 2 odd on dot. So now we are able to get our 1.99 odd, very sure odd, based on using the under 3.5 goals. And without wasting much of our time, moving on to the next predictions. I'm going to this particular platform does not actually provide the market for the goal attempts, and that is the shot attempt. Alright, so the short attempt is actually a very nice market to go with, because with that you can easily get 1.17 or 1.7 odd, 1.50 odd, 1.60, and so many more like that, even up to 2 odd. That is very sure using the short attempt, but most times the bookmakers will not always provide it for all games. So if I want to predict this particular using this particular market, I always make use of 1xbet sometimes, and most times I only play this particular short towards the goal during the weekend. If you check the options very well, it means that the total goal attempt that will occur in a particular match is what we predict, and predicting it as under 29.5, and the match ending up as a 19 shot attempt. Imagine if you predict the game as under 25. Do you know the kind of odds that you'll be getting from that? So now actually happens to be the next phase that we are moving into, and I have just few games here to predict as total shots under, and we are going for under, not over. So right now let's move on. Alright, so my first prediction for the short towards goal in this particular video is for Arsenal against Nottingham Forest, and the prediction for this happens to be under 32.5 total shot attempts. And let's check if the bookmakers are providing the market for under 32 total shot attempts for this particular match. Alright, so let's check. So if you are 1xbet users, surely you can find this particular market as the last category of this market here. So if you check it down here, okay, we have medical, we have VAR check. Okay, this short towards the goal, and this is the market. Alright, so we are going for the main, like the total shot towards the goal in this particular match, and the prediction for that happens to be under 32.5. Let's check. Alright, we have 21, we have 27, we have 29, we have 30, we have 31, we have 32, and we are predicting under 32.5. I think this particular odd line is very low for the prediction, but we are going for this. Alright, so the next prediction that we are having now is a match between Manchester City against Tottenham, and the prediction for that one is under 27.5 for Manchester City versus Tottenham total shots attempt. Okay, so we are going for under 27, and let's see if the bookmakers will provide the markets. Alright, we are going for under 27.5, and we have it as a odd of 1.97 odd for Manchester City versus Tottenham total shot attempts. So now moving on to the next prediction, which happens to be the third prediction in this particular total shots towards the goal. We are moving on to the German league, and that is the match between Bayern Leverkusen and their opponent. And the prediction for this particular game happens to be under 32.5 for this particular match, total shot towards the goal. And let's check if the bookmakers will surely provide that particular market. So let's see this. We have under 32.5 and okay, we have this here. Alright, okay, fortunately we are able to get the market for this particular game as under 32.5 at odd of 1.39 odd, and this actually make the third prediction under that, and we have the second to the last as the match between Stuttgart and Bochum. And in this particular prediction for this particular match, we are expecting a high shot towards the goal from this particular game, and still yet we are going for under 31.5 for this particular match, total shot towards the goal. So let's see if we okay. Let's go for under 31.5 and oh, unfortunately the bookmakers are not providing it. They are giving us under 30.5, but I think we should just escape this and not try to risk it. Now moving on to the last prediction under this particular segment of predicting total shots towards the goal, we are going for the match between Madrid and Alaves, Atletico Madrid rather, and Alaves, and the prediction for this particular game is under 25 because Madrid happens to be a team that does not always focus on attacking, plan like that, and most of their last previous games have always been ending up under 24 or under 25 total shots towards the goal, and we are going for under 25, and let's see if the bookmakers will provide the market for under 25 total shot towards the goal for this particular match. Alright, fortunately we got this particular match markets of under 25.5 for the total shot towards the goal for Atletico Madrid and Alaves, and the odd for that happens to be 1.7 odd, and in total with that we are able to accumulate 5 odd under this particular segment of predicting total shots towards the goal. So the first match is between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. We have Manchester City and Tottenham, and we have Bayern Leverkusen and ADM, and we have Atletico Madrid and Deportivo Alaves. Just 4 games and accumulated to 5 odds. Now, without wasting much of our time, we are moving on to the last segment, which happens to be the correct score prediction. So under this particular correct score prediction, I want you guys to take note of something. Correct score prediction happens to be a very dangerous market to go for, and you can only have fun with it, or luckily you can play it and win. But please make sure that you stay close, very low on this particular correct score prediction. So I'll be dropping 2 games for correct score games, and the first game that I'm going to predict for you guys is under the Greece League second league, and that is a match between AEK Athens and their opponent Panachaiki, and the prediction for this particular game for the correct score market happens to be 0-0. Let's check. Alright, so we have the prediction for the correct score at 0-0 at total of 5.88 odd, and the next prediction for the correct score game is under the Spain league that we are all familiar with, and that is the match between UD Las Palmas and Mallorca. The prediction for this particular game as correct score happens to be 0-0, or else Las Palmas to win by 1 goal, and let's see the odd for these 2 particular options. Alright, so we have the odd for the 0-0 correct score prediction for this particular game at odd of 6.60 odd, and we have the odd for the 1-0 at odd of 6.80 odd. But for me, I think probably this should be the most possible outcome, and with just 2 games from correct score, we are able to accumulate just 38 odds from this. So make sure that you bet responsibly, and make sure that you have fun. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe if you are just joining us, and also if you want to join us on our WhatsApp VIP group. So in case you want to join us to be having our daily tips on the handicap option, because we make use of handicap predictions mostly on this particular VIP group. So in case you want to join us, just click on the group link in the video description or in the comment section. See you guys in the next video. Bye.